I was just walking down the street to go get my medication because I'm out and I need it for today. And I saw a woman walking her 2 kids, and she had this look on her face. And I looked at her, we made eye contact, and we both kind of nodded. Like we were both just devastated. And you could just tell in her eyes. I can't believe this country did this again. Why did I let myself have hope?
Well, we have a pretty fun 4 years ahead of us on this planet, guys. The West has spoken. No more, at least for now. Welcome to a fun mixed segment I like to call Single Moms and Feminist Tears, pointing out how things got this bad and why most of the US wanted to change, and then filling our cups with the tearful feminists that thought Cardi B reading off a teleprompter weeks before a pivotal election was a good idea. Here are the top comments. It's like Christmas came early. Joy to the world, baby. The worst thing about this is people set up their phones, recorded, and then probably watched back before posting. A lot of them seem to forget this part of the process. Hilarious. Grown adults, by the way. But are they, though? I'll never be able to marry who I love. What? Their reactions bring a smile to my face. You can't see me, but I am grinning ear to ear. Now for the cause. Before we go on with the video, let me share the comment of the day real quick. Shout out to Knight of Alemia, who shared, "I'm not a chatter Tyrone, I am financially stable and happy. Why would I lose that all to one person, who literally offers nothing in return value-wise but a constant headache, misery, and suffering?" Preach that. That is the solid truth right there. So thank you for that comment, and don't forget to reach out to my email to claim your $5. As always, guys, I'll be picking one comment from each video. It could be the funniest, the most liked, or just one that moved me, so don't forget to leave a comment, and you could be our very next winner. So be sure to hit that like and sub button too, as that helps out the channel a ton. And also, guys, we now got a second channel linked in the description. I'll be posting similar stuff there too, so subscribe to that just in case. Link is right below. Now back to the video.
Embrace your masculinity.
I'm just a single mom of 4. None of my children's fathers, I wasn't with them, besides this one and my last
Was
one.
your father in your life?
No. So you think it's because I have daddy
or-
issues?
I don't think that you have daddy issues. I know that you have daddy issues. Yeah, trust me, I know. I have a daughter. The way my daughter views me, she's in awe. She views me as everything is because I treat my daughter as such. So any man that encounters my daughter, she's going to be measuring that man up to me. You don't even meet the things that my daddy is doing for me. So why should I take you? So I'm saying that I know for a fact that it streams from you not having a good father, because if you had a good father, the men that you choose would be better men, and you would respect them and you would talk to them better. But I know that you don't have a good father because you speak down to your man currently.
Yeah.
Yeah is right. And the Western results really speak for themselves. Single moms are roasted over child support, hiding children, asking for unnecessary assistance, and all of this is valid. But many forget to point out that they created a dangerous, unfortunately lasting legacy. The only reason the West got this bad is that so many men were not informed or were banished from the home simply for exercising their masculine birthright. The result was societies and countries falling into disrepair. Even the chick in this clip, when confronted with bulletproof logic, couldn't resist that reality. The comments are, agree with everything except the good father comment. Call the mother of my children cheating, then 2 weeks later has me arrested, order of protection away from my kids, homeless because I was not from around that way. So yeah, there are good fathers that get tricked out of their position. I am sorry to hear that. If I crashed 4 cars, I'd first start looking at my own driving rather than blaming the cars. Bingo, gold star for you. You can be a good father all you want. Your daughter still has to make her own decisions, and we all know how women's decision-making goes in their younger years. This is why the environment matters, and why it needs a deep clean to say the least. I appreciate her for not saying sometimes. I literally have this girl saved as not all the time because that's her favorite bar when she's wrong. Facts. Yes, they are. Now for more fun.
Speaker Pelosi, how are you feeling today?
I feel I'm so inspired by the Vice President's speech. She has showed so much strength throughout all of this, including today. Of course, I'm very disappointed.
And another 4 years of Donald Trump?
I don't want to even talk about him today. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
I'm going to text Michael. Okay.
Ah, yes, Nancy, the apparently balding manifestation of Western feminist greed. There's a reason Autopilot made a portfolio strictly for this woman, and it's because she makes better stock trades than Buffett or any other experienced trader. Again, we often think of feminism as this thing that goes away when men walk away, but in truth, it needs to be cleansed in every facet of modern life if this chaos is ever going to be resolved. Pelosi is a perfect example of how, when a woman or simp is in power, all they'll do is take as much of the bag as they possibly can. It's fun watching them scatter after the rock has been lifted. The comments are, Nancy, you're fired. I mean, she's already out, but I love the spirit of this comment. Off she goes to have another drink. She really isn't walking, right? Is she? She is the reason America is divided. One of many. One of the most corrupt people ever. The hatred and anger in her voice. It's so satisfying you could skip dinner. Next clip.
Would you prefer a man that makes $200,000 per year, has his life together, is good to go? Or would you prefer a guy that makes $20,000 per year and you think you can fix him? Which one would you actually prefer?
I'll do the first one. I'll do the first one
Okay.
for sure. I don't want to fix a man.
Oh,
For
so
sure.
but why do you expect
Never.
me to fix a woman and wait there while you fight your demons and change?
I don't think you should fix a woman. I
That's my
have
point.
I have a son. I would never advise him to
I'm not
fix a
personalizing
woman.
the conversation.
Oh,
I'm not
sorry.
talking about you in particular.
Let's depersonalize it.
Yeah, I'm speaking in general. Why should a man that has it together go ahead and get with a girl that's finding herself? We can just go
Absolutely.
get with a girl that's younger, that has her, that doesn't have all this experience.
Yeah, he shouldn't. He should not do that.
Thank you
He
for answering
should
the
not
question
do
for me.
that.
That's why
Yeah.
men go foreign.
Yeah, he shouldn't do that. 100%. He shouldn't do that.
She doesn't want to fix a man, so why would we have any intention of trying to fix any of you? Honestly, there are good talking points, but this is often a little silly to sit down with a single mom and ask their financial preferences, given the fact that they've been so cavalier and decided to produce a debt machine without a provider on the roster. Moreover, it's a nice thought that a single mom could avoid instilling rhetoric that will doom the child, but this is incredibly rare because masculinity still needs to be present for proper development. All we see here is greed. To the comments. Bro gotta stop using words like you, LOL if you're not personalizing. He's not a wordsmith, but the point is still valid. A younger girl is just finding herself, though, and rarely has her stuff together. Find a woman who has her life together. That's just smart, but don't actually jump to that being only younger girls. Especially the generation that makes up younger girls currently. Our younger people are filled with baggage these days. You're selling the wall and damning the youth. Lady, we aren't buying either. When did the word facts become synonymous with the word opinion? You should ask your lady friends. He cries too much, he gay. Judging by the profile picture, you're in no position to be saying that. Next. watching the election, and realizing there's no hope for me and my body in the future. Well, ma'am, I hate to be the one to inform you that you are your body. This is the kind of dissociation that comes from drinking the Kool-Aid through college, while you study a degree that will leave you in permanent debt. There are so many things to poke at in this short-ass clip, it's not even funny. From the baby crying sound effects, like did anyone think that was a good move, to the performative tears with music that really sounds more inspiring or contemplative than it does depressing. There are no comments on this one, and many that you'll find on the app because, at the end of the day, nobody cares about the fake fiction novel that you wrote in your melting brain. The one where an army of dudes are preventing you from going out and paying for overpriced clothes and coffee. Moving on.
As a single mom, you don't know what I had gone through. And sometimes we don't even choose to be a single mom. It's like,
well, let's pick one point by point. You do choose to be a single mom.
How?
A man can't have sex with you unless you grant access to sex. And not only that, how many times has a man broken up with you?
No. None.
None.
Zero.
So no men broke up with you.
Right.
How many men have you broken up with?
A little bit, a lot, what?
How many men have you broken up with?
It has been a mutual understanding.
No, listen. How many men have you broken up with?
It shit didn't work out.
No, that's not the question. How many men have you broken up with?
4.
You proving my point right there.
No, I didn't.
So you choose the men to have sex with, and then you break up with them. This is why you're a single mom, because you are the problem, and you broke up with these
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts.
You don't know what I have gone through. Poetry. Absolute poetry. Like most modern women in the West, the very first thing that comes to mind when staring down the barrel of accountability is to try their best to claim that they were deceived into dropping true and raising a kid all by themselves. In the broader case, this election will be one of those things that they'll blame everyone else for. In fact, they already are. From minorities to fellow women, it doesn't look like anyone is getting a pass from the angry blue hairs on social media. Luckily, nobody gives a shit, and the comments will undoubtedly reflect that. The Lord's work was done in this one. Church. Accountability is far away from women, as distant as the stars she referred to in her latest speech. You let him hit it raw, you didn't have second thoughts, now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. The more sense you made, the slower she talked. Single motherhood is a self-inflicted wound. It's a biblical truth they refuse to acknowledge every time, and this week is no different. This is a perfect example of one of the primary truths masculinity has discovered during the 100-year winter. Parents can be great parents, but if the environment is arid or toxic, you still have a good chance of ending up with a woman who cries performatively on camera expecting everyone to give her some kind of pity. This is why most guys out there realize it'll be a long time in the West before modern women can be counted on. The institutions need to change, as well as the way the court system approaches masculine concerns. Here are the top comments. Trump made America great. Just because Trump is a man doesn't mean he's giving your rights away. Just because Kamala is a woman doesn't mean she is giving your rights. It'd be nice if people understood that better. Men have to be in the lead, and that goes double when managing the richest country on the planet. As a teenager who's going to be an adult next year, I would rather be able to live and afford things when I move out. I can barely afford anything right now. I'm on neither side of this because I'm not able. What rights were lost? I keep seeing this, yet I can't find a single one. Kamala fed on the fear of weak women. This is the result of that. You can't help but pity people who got so brainwashed with this. What rights are you losing? You're young and not very smart. You'll gain wisdom as you age. God bless your based parents. My dad did the same. My parents are divorced and I live with my mom full time. I'm genuinely considering distancing myself from my father for a while. Great job, media. Another single mom. Moving on.
We was dating, but then when I got pregnant, he told me he had feelings for another girl, and he told me that he didn't want to be with me, so I was basically alone during my pregnancy.
One day I was on Facebook and I got a message from Jalen, and he told me that the baby could possibly be mine.
So you get a message from Mr. Donaldson?
Yeah.
Telling you that the baby could possibly be yours?
Yeah, I need to get a DNA test.
I'm not gonna say yes, I'm not gonna say no. I don't recall.
So you did sleep with Mr. Murray,
Yes.
While you were in the relationship with Mr. Donaldson?
Yes.
Okay. Are you hoping she's your daughter?
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
Mr. Gerald Donaldson, you are not the father. Ms. Harris, is there anything else you need to say in court before we go to the next result? I want to give you the opportunity. I know, honey.
I'll be okay.
Mr. Murray, you are not the father.
I can't sit here no more.
Miss Harris?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I got it.
We got you. I don't want to be on the camera no more. No.
Welp, straight to victim mode. What did we expect? The comments. That lady telling her it's okay, it's okay. No, it ain't okay. What the heck kind of platform you teaching her? I don't feel sorry for this woman at all. She was out there in playing in them streets and then got a hit and run. What is she crying for? She knew what she did, lol. The baby has to pay the price for you sleeping around. Hope you find your baby daddy. And the lack of accountability goes on. Funny how the sisterhood always wants to assure them it's okay. Clown. Yep, time for the palate cleanser. Dude, that chick with the South Park shirt needs to be studied. How did these chicks take satire seriously? The comments are, entertainment to last me all month. The song fits perfectly. I wonder if they're going to be crying when the economy goes up and they start making more money at work. If you want to single out who is who, wear your Trump merchandise out into the store. My husband got quite a few evil looks today, along with some very long extended breathing. They all respond with emotions, they voted with emotions. And that's why they lost. Next clip.
Stepdads are men that women wouldn't date if they didn't have kids. Let me read that again. Stepdads are men that women wouldn't date
if the women didn't have kids.
If they didn't have kids.
Facts.
It's crazy.
Facts. Yeah, facts.
It's horrible.
That's techie.
Yeah.
That's facts though.
These guys, if I remember correctly, are pretty simpy, but at least they can agree on this issue. Here are the top comments. I don't believe that applies universally. There are exceptions to most every rule. Not really, bud. Look, listen, and learn, guys, or find out the hard way. That's not a fact, so it's not unequivocal. I know for a fact that's not a true statement. Source? Trust me, bro. Those who disagree are the ones who are guilty. I couldn't live an entire lifetime miserable knowing a woman picked another man before me. And you don't have to. Nobody does. Single moms and feminist tears, people, are going to be seeing a lot of that over the next 4 years. And I gotta say, it's going to be a fun time. And if you made it to the end of this video, I want to say I appreciate you, so don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment to have a chance to win, and hit that subscribe button for daily videos. And if you could take a quick sec to subscribe to the second channel, Man Guide Reacts, link is down below in the description, so we can be sure that our message will keep on reaching the new men out there. I appreciate all the support, y'all, and I want to wish you all tremendous success.